Okay, guys, hello and welcome to today's cast of the Silver Series. We're going to watch the match between Cyborg Factory and Fatal Error. Emblems OP. Yesterday's references. Okay, so it's a best of 9, so because it's a silver match. Fatal Error got like I think they're in silver like for 2 weeks. And they got like 5 wins or something. No, 4 wins and like 1 loss. So they really okay, sorry. I always forget to increase this for the cast because when I stream it's different. So they're nicely ranked. Cyber Factory, as we all know, is a really good team. So no need for introduction there. Okay. Now let's see. The map is steps. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Cyber Factory is attacking, Fatal Error defending, and Cyber Factory is going to do so with the Lorraine 15551. It's a tier 8 French arty, not that bad. Ooh, Enrico got spotted. Luckily, took only 1 shot. They have this bad chat as the only bad chat for them. Generally, the only bad chat in this match. They have 2 objects, 140, and 3 STBs. Oh, nice shot there on the STB. And for the defense, Fatal Error went with well, with a lot of STBs, 4 STBs, 2 objects 140, and RU 251. So the RU spotted him a bit. Now he's down on the other side, while most of the Fatal Error team is down at this cap number 2. Cyborg Factory is a bit spread out. They're using Storm here. This is something we've seen from them already. They have Storm there, and if someone tries rushing Storm, these 2 STBs will provide cover fire. But Lorraine, oh, yeah, really bad, really bad. Only insignificant amount of damage there. Storm is being annoying. They're pulling back, which is probably a good idea. Storm is, oh god, Storm, you're so annoying. So this is something we've seen from them already. This subject 140 is probably going to be joined by someone else, and then they're going to push that side or not. Because now they don't know if Fatal Error like pulled back like 4 tanks or something. They have no clue. And Danny is... I'm sorry, Danny. Danny, my friend. I'm really sorry. But you're bad with Artie. Don't play SPG. Okay, so he should have reloaded by now. And fire any second. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's actually in a good position to hit that. Like, oh, but you don't want to stand like that with Lorraine. Oh, you don't want to stand like that. Danny, my friend. So Storm took a few hits, but on the other side we have Sky chasing that RU, and RU is alone. I don't know if Sky knows that. I mean, he can't know, right? That's why he doesn't want to chase anymore. He thinks maybe there's like 1 or 2 tanks here. I'm providing cover. 35 damage. Oh my god. Danny. And Fatal Error is probably gonna do something now. They're pushing on this side. But these STBs, come on! Storm! Oh my god, I think Storm did like more than 2k damage from that position. It's just stupid. So they're pushing in. They want to finish off Storm and Ondrax, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do that without taking significant damage themselves. Another failed shot from Danny. And actually they lose only 1 tank for all that. Okay, Statsmaker's gonna die. Statsmaker dies. Urwis is really low on HP as well. Q can speed. Kaiser, they're kinda, I don't know, they're in a better position. And finally, Danny then he kills someone. Yeah, good job. In the meantime, the Batchet and Sky took care of one object 140 and the RU on the other side, and Kaiser is all alone. He's gonna finish off Swifty. And Danny, can he hit another one? Point blank! Oh my god. Okay, it wasn't a ram, luckily. The only shot Danny actually connected was a point blank shot. Fired from like 5 meters away. That's, if you miss, like, yeah. That's impossible to miss. So he did do like one. Oh, he landed the first one. That was like 500 damage or something. So the first shot he fired, he landed, and then he had like 4 splashes for some stupid, I don't know, stupid damage. And then in the end, he figured out that he has to get really close to someone to actually kill them. But I mean, no, 8 shots, 2 only. Danny, not his best performance. But anyway, Fatal Error had a fatal error, and they rushed out. Like, it's really hard when tanks are spread out like that. Like, if all of the enemy tanks were, if all of Cyborg Factory tanks were bunched up, like really close together, then it's good to rush them. Because their focus fire is going to be off, they're going to be in each other's way, they won't be able to, I don't know, turn their face towards you or something. And they're just like moving their turrets around and being in each other's way while you're circling around them and basically focusing. So... I have to troll Swindle. So yeah, I mean, it's when the tanks are spread out like that, it's really hard because you're pushing in with like 6 tanks, and there's only 2 tanks to shoot at. And then when you finish firing at those 2, you have to close the distance between the other tanks that are just standing there and shooting at you while you're moving and trying to shoot them. So they're at the advantage, first because they can focus their fire much better from a longer distance than if they're all bunched up. And second, it's good because the enemy is gonna miss a lot of shots moving towards you. And you know, it's I don't know, it's just good. So don't bunch up, you know, spread your tanks around a bit, and they use that Batchet perfectly. Penta versus Hell Gaming. It says in the my versus Virtus Pro. It says in the title, mate. Jegi brda. It says in the title. Didn't want to say anything else, or maybe did I not? The question now is. So yeah, I guess like that's it. Like what you can learn from this game: don't bunch up, spread out, and but don't spread out like idiots. Like always try to be able to cover your teammates. Like they use the Batchet and Object 140 perfectly. Batchet unloads a clip, kills any tier 10, and with help of the object it was just too easy, you know? Even missed a lot of shots, that noob. Yeah, Object and Batchet did a good job. Finished off Object 140 from Fatal Error and finished off the RU. Really, really nicely done for them. By them. God, 6 more. Why are you so bad with English? Ooh, English. So, Cyber Factory is gonna defend this time around, and they're gonna use a bunch of autoloaders. Isuba was used this tactic. This tactic must be strong. We will use this tactic. Okay, Cyber Factory, they're like the Czech team, right? And I mean, it's kind of obvious they're gonna use the Czech tanks. Okay, I may be stupid right now because I'm like 99% sure that they're a Czech team. But there's that 1% chance that I'm being an idiot at this point. Uh, so they're gonna use 3 TVPs, 2 STBs, a Batchet, and an RU. So they're not gonna YOLO out with TVPs like Cyborg Factory did. And on the other side, Fatler is gonna use that RU again. 3 objects 140 and 3 STBs. So they removed 1 STB and added object 140. So that's how they're gonna play it out. Cyber Factory going for that cap number 2. Everyone goes first to this cap number 2, like it's a must. Oh, Karotka. Karotka took a few shots. Enrico there takes a shot, but they zoned out. Oh my god, didn't even see that. So they caught that object 140 off guard. And he died really fast, like those 3 TVPs blew him up. I saw someone was taking damage and I was like, oh, Batchet. I saw him start taking damage and I was like, click the Batchet to see what's going on. I was like, oh my god, he's already dead. Please! Okay, nerf the TVPs, okay? Wargaming, please, like, make it like max 2 TVPs. Maybe even 1. Okay, max 0 PvPs. TVPs, okay? You're allowed to have 0 TVPs at most. And I think that's even too much. Like, you should have like a -1. If you want to play a TVP, if you actually wish to play a TVP, you should be forced to remove a tank from your roster. Just remove 1 guy, no? You wanted to play with a TVP, you play with 6 players instead! Naughty, naughty. So the RU is gonna advance from Fate Ladder, he's gonna use this little hill to try and spot, but he can't really climb it up, can he? So he's gonna go on the tracks. I don't think he spotted Karotka. These like tanks have like crazy good camera rates. So this RU has the ventilation, while Lelum has the camo net. So when he stands still, he's going to be much harder to spot. Like his camo rating will go for like 30 something to like 40 something. I think it's what is it at, like 25% extra camo or something? It's just retarded if used on a light tank. It really is retarded. Or no, it adds a flat 10%. Oh, it's or 5%. Yeah, it adds flat now. It used to add the percentage based, but now it percentage based of your tank's camo. But they changed that like 4 years ago, and it adds flat. And I'm really stupid because I didn't really think about it since I started playing the game. And then it added percentage. Now it adds flat. Flat. So Fat Ladder is gonna force this cap number 1. Obviously, I mean they're all moving towards the cap number 1. And we're gonna see Kazno Jaya. We're gonna call him Jaya. Jaya is going to spot from here. He's gonna be annoying if they wanna push in. So movable object's gonna come as well. I don't think this is the best idea to split your tanks so far. Oh, these TVPs. Okay, so they're shooting Karotka because he can't really fire back. And the TVPs. Let's go! Let's get this party started! Oh, man, some track shots there. Actually, not bad. And a miss in the end, okay. Kaznojeya actually survived through that. And the RU survived as well, okay. So Cyber Factory is in good position, they have to run away with those TVPs. Danny's probably gonna die. He's distracting the rest of Fate Ladder, this is good. While the Batchet is moving in to reset the cap. Lelum Polelum is gonna try and run away, but if Batchet chases, he can kill him, but he doesn't want to, he wants to help his teammates, which is probably smarter. So Storm here should have reloaded by now. He's gonna finish one STB, and yeah, he's just gonna damage the other one, perhaps. Maybe that's the like last shot. These guys reload really fast. So yeah, it should be like a Cyborg Factory's win, easy win. Those TVPs are just monsters. This is just crazy. Like, nerf them, please. Kick them out of the game. Do something. I don't care. They're ruining games, guys. You're ruining this game. OP check. Check tanks OP, guys. There you go. If you want to drive a tank in real life, buy a check tank. It's OP. And the level falls. Cyborg Factory 2-0 lead. Nicely done. Before the cast, take the names of the players from the both teams. No. No. I don't care. Because I know the players. I know which teams are gonna play 10 minutes before it starts. No, 13 minutes before it starts. And in that 30 minutes, I have to take the team's names and the team's icons and place them in the program. So they can be here, you know. Look at this. Look how many teams they have. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. It's like, oh, and I have to do like that for every team. I didn't have Fatal Error this time, so I had to do it for them. Luckily, you know, I had for Cyborg Factory, so kind of easy peasy for them. So I had to make one for Fatal Error, and then I have to check the delays on. Then I have to write the name of the stream. Then I have to start the stream. Then I have to check like after 7 minutes that the stream actually started, because you know how good my internet is. And yeah, like, and about that time it's like 2 or 3 minutes before the game actually starts. So I like get some water or something to drink or anything. Now I eaten before the game started. So I eaten. Good job, Smart. I ate before the game started, so I don't have time for that. First of all, I can't really know the name of how it's supposed to be said, so I'd have to ask the player himself or someone from his team. For that, I need to get him on TeamSpeak or get on their TeamSpeak, and doing that 5 minutes before the actual game is just fucking stupid. I know you had like the best idea in mind, but think about it first, you know. I can't really do that because it's stupid to ask them a few minutes before the game starts. I have to practice it, you know, say it a few times, write it on a piece of paper if I forget. And I can't really do it once I turn on the stream, because you guys are gonna hear it. And yeah, you know. I don't know the teams, okay? I don't know the teams before, like, 13 minutes before the battle starts. I don't know who the team I'm in is gonna play against. And I can't really know, like, how to spell someone's name. I have to ask him. So that's the problem with that. Watching other casters, I don't really care that much. I know how it should be done. You know, I've been following esports probably more than anyone watching this right now. And I know how casting should be done. Problem is, my English is very limiting in that regard. I can't really keep up with the pace of the game, like calling play to play, because it's like I start talking and it's like, oh, there's a shot firing here, you see a TVP going down, and I just freeze, you know. I just always have I'm not that fluent in English. I need more practice just to be able to call play to play. And so I'm mostly focusing on what can be done, what can't be done, you know, who's probably gonna focus who and stuff like that, you know. Plus I ain't paid for this, so That's the biggest excuse, man. Actually, that's the biggest excuse right there. So we're gonna see Mines, a Cyborg Factory, doing something that T-Suba did yesterday again. They're gonna play with 4 TVPs on the defense, and TVPs are gonna go towards the island. One T54 is gonna watch the cap number 1, and the second T54 is gonna go towards the hill. Now, Fatal Error is playing with the artillery. Stats maker is in that M4043. One of the best SPGs of its tier, probably the best SPG, since it can actually one-shot your 10s. They're playing with 1E5, 3 STBs and 2 objects 140, so a bit more heavy lineup. They're gonna push the hill, but the perfect timing from Cyborg Factory pushing out the island. They're gonna finish off this STB without... Or will they? Oh, Storm stopped. I don't know why Storm stopped. He shouldn't have stopped there. Lucky for them, artillery actually missed. And 2 tanks from Fatal Error did turn around to support their teammate on the island. On the other side we see push from an object 140 and an E5. Ooh, a miss there from Karotka. Ondrax is going to die, but the object 140 is going to be a one shot. Oh, Ondrax didn't die! Can he finish him off? Oh my god! Swifty delivering the final blow there. So they lost one tank for just a tier 9, and now they're going to finish off Karotka. They're finally going to be safe from those tanks on the left side. But Karotka will fire an extra shot into that STB or the E5, whoever he fires it on, it's going to be really good. So STB can maybe take a shot or not. Cyber Factor is actually pushing the hill at this point. Swifty will die. And these TVPs are continuing to push the hill. They left one TVP on the island, which is really nice. He could maybe try and go kill Lardy. Kuken went down, and he's gonna be safe for now. Will artillery be able to kill someone? Okay, they're not spotted anymore, so they're gonna take their time, probably reload, and try and kill the RD in the meantime. Really nice position for a stats maker there. I like it. This is too risky, it's retarded, so you're gonna be spotted really fast and you can't really shoot that far away. So his proxy spotted, he's probably gonna get shot from somewhere. Okay, Ongi can't really shoot him, but yeah, he can get shot from the hill. You should die any second now. Oh my god. We're firing the laser! Okay, he finally died. Storm manages to land the shot. And in the meantime, Fatal Error did nothing. Like, they're just now moving up. Ooh, nice shot towards the STB. And Dan is here, controlling the hill. Ungi is down there, gonna provide some crossfires. It's gonna be really hard for Fatal Error. I mean, they're on the tech, up against 4 TVPs. 3 of them are basically have them in crossfire, and those 3 TVPs can kill 2 of them easily. Last one on the island, he's going to... Storm should like stop here and shoot. He shouldn't be moving too much up. Yeah. Yeah, Storm's there. He's gonna shoot the E5. Oh yeah, E5's dead. E5's dead! Nice coordination there. Kuken's gonna die as well. And the STB is gonna be all alone. Sky is one extra shot, that's it. And the STB is all alone. And Danny picking a spot where to shoot. GG! Cyber Factory wins this game. Now it's 3-0. Tough spot for Fatal Error. Ask why I can't see who is spotted. It's simple, because you can't. Because I'm not an official WGL caster and we don't get the same toys as they do. They're doing it from the studio. They're professional casters. They have a few guys, you know, behind the cameras doing most of the legwork, and you know, they are focusing on casting and stuff. Doesn't matter actually. It was like, it's much more organized. I don't have the same tools. I'm even happy that I got this mod, okay? It just looks pretty. You don't see who's spotted, you don't see which consumables they use, you don't see which consumables they have used so far. You can't see which modules are damaged on the tank. And yeah, which modules and crew, what crew is dead. And you can't see the reloads, which you can see on the actual WGL stream. So I don't know. I don't have that. Like the WGL, like there's some passcodes and stuff, some things that players have to install to actually make it possible. Here I just have the basic layout, you know, basically I have just regular, I just have health bars installed on left and right. And yeah, I don't even see how many shells everyone has in a clip. I'm mostly like counting shells. I sometimes fail to count, I sometimes think someone fired 4 when they actually fired 3. And that happens because someone else hits that tank that they were shooting at, and then I think they fired all 4, but in actual they fired 3. Now I counted like how many shells the guy, like I was talking what's going on, who's gonna die, and instinctively I was counting shells. It's something you get from playing a lot of games in World of Tanks. You don't think about it, you just count shells. I don't know why. Like the back of my brain is counting the amount of shells that tank fired. I'm retarded that way. That usually wins you clan war games and stuff like that when it's really close. Uh, when the score is close. Not just clan war, but team battles as you know, ESL and stuff. It wins games. If it's a close game, the counting shells actually wins games. Sometimes you can do it even by the sound. You don't have to look at it. You just hear the cannon firing. You know, bam, bam, and it's usually at the same interval when someone is like unloading the clip, so you know how much they fired. But yeah, as far as the spotting and stuff like that goes, I can't really do it. I don't have the. I just have the base of the mode. I don't have everything. For that, I would have to have the input from the players themselves, and that would mean they would have to install some programs on their computer. I don't know. I mean, I could. The problem was we barely got this, okay, and you have to have a contract with ESL to be able to use this observer mode. It's called observer mode. It says observer mode settings. You have to have a contract with ESL just for that, and yeah, Wargaming doesn't give us much. And you can't really make all the players in Silver Series install it because the teams in Silver are changing. You know, the new team comes in, the one team comes out, and it's just it's like I think 5 teams every week. So 5-5. So that's like 10 teams every week are just changing in Silver. You can't really keep up. You can't make everyone put it in their computer, and I don't know. Well, Wargaming isn't actually paying that much attention to Silver. It started changing kinda now. You can see on their official webpage that they have the Silver Series Spotlight. That's something that never happened before. Promoting Gold Series for so many years, and then they finally started promoting Silver. So that's actually a good sign. I applaud Wargaming for that. That's the first good thing they did in a long time for Silver Series. So yeah, game number 4, Cyborg Factory leading 3-0. Really dominant performance so far. Fatler has 2 WZs, tier 9s, Bad Chat, 2 objects 140 and 2 SCVs. One on the other side, Cyborg Factory has 2 50Bs, so a lot of alpha damage, 1 Bad Chat, 1 STB and 2 50Ms. So a lot of HP and a lot of alpha damage. Some misses on that Bad Chat. They're pushing up the hill now, but they're taking quite a lot of damage. Enrico and Karotka down to under half HP. Enrico is gonna try and get focused, but he's safe for now. Stats Maker reloaded. Karotka has to jump down the hill. Storm here, really low on HP. I guess he's reloading. He's pulling back now, and Swifty with that crossfire should finish off the object, and he just did. So for now, even game. As for the tanks and HP, Enrico is down to 1 shot, Immovable Object down to 1 shot, but I kinda have to give it advantage to Cyborg Factory because most of the HP Fate Letter has is on their tier 9s. Those tier 9s aren't the best, but Angi goes down and Statsmaker finishes off Enrico, which is really nice. And now Danny is kinda isolated there, he can't really move too far back, but 1 WZ falls down. Danny, you can really low. Can Kaisor. Oh, Ricochet! And Danny! Oh, Danny finishes off Object 140. So even if he dies, it's a good trade. Swifty will come out, shoot the WZ. Nicely done, nicely done. Sardinka is really low on HP. He should fall back. Now the 50Bs are gonna start their reload, and Statsmaker can do a lot of damage there. Maybe he'll try focusing down Swifty, making him turn back, or he could have just jumped down here and killed the 50B. I think that would have been smarter than what he's doing right now. If he jumped down and killed this 50B and then applied pressure to this one, I think this game would have been over already, but this way Cyborg Factory is still in it. It's not over. I think this is a huge mistake from Statmaker. Oh god. Yeah. He could have killed Storm. He could just jump down, killed Storm, shot one in the Ondrex, and these two guys could push out, finish Ondrex, and three of them can chase down Swifty after that. No problem. But Swifty is having nice trades there. Kaiser is down to 3 shots now. Sardinka didn't land a shot on Ondrex, and Statsmaker is down to 1 shot. Swifty! Oh my god, give this man a medal, please. He's playing really, really good, but Storm is going all the way around. I don't think this is like the best idea ever. Maybe he could have just went down here. But yeah, he was afraid of the bad chat. So we're gonna see what Storm does. I think... Oh, big mistake. Oh, he missed! He can fire. He can kill Kaiser. Ah, yep. Because he fired the first shot on the move. Oh my god. And in the meantime, the STB died. And now Ondrex is alone against Kaiser and Statsmaker. Both of them are a one-shot to him, but with a good roll, Kaiser can kill him on his own. Now they're gonna try and catch him in crossfire. I don't think this is a good position for a 50B. Ah, I think he's dead. He's dead. Fatal error. Oh my god, it was such a close game. It was such a close game. 74 and 33. I can't believe it. It was a crazy, crazy game. Swifty doing a lot of work there. Enrico didn't do anything. He was like, yeah, dead meat. I don't know, like Swifty was really good at the game. I think the big mistake was from Statsmaker. He should have jumped down and killed that 50B, shot the other one, and those two tanks could have pushed up forward. And at that point, Swifty would have to jump down, like he would take like a shot or two. And those 50Bs were loading, so Statsmaker could have killed one, fired the shot into the other one, and start running away. I think that would have made sense. I didn't see what Swifty died to, that's a problem, from Sardinka. So WZ actually killed that STB. Oh wow. Sardinka pulling his weight there. Really, really intense game. Both teams trying to contest the hill. I gave some advantage to Cyborg Factory just because of the 50Bs, but Batchat on the hill is really, really annoying. And Swifty was on a good tuck down position. I think that one STB, the one 50B taking so much damage on the beginning was a bit troublesome for Cyber Factory. I think that's what lost them the game. And if that 50B managed to kill an STB, it would be crazy. Like when STB missed, he like reverse, but like that tank has. It's a heavy tank. It's fast and it's going like wee. It's inertia, guys. Wee is inertia. Okay. It's a big, fat, fast tank, and the inertia was so high you can't really stop it. It's physics. You can't really stop it at the same point. And the STB alone went to the right a bit, so the 50B doesn't have the shot. And in the end, the STB managed to reload in time. Probably because of the perk. Like, that perk shaved off like half a second of that reload. I can guarantee that. I don't know the exact percentage the perk shaves off. The reloader perk that actually, like when you're under 10% of HP, it lets you reload faster. I think that perk shaved off half a second of STB's reload, and that's what saved him. That's what saved him. So yeah, if that STB died, it would be a game for Cyber Factory. But this way, Fatal Error pulling back, and there's still a chance. There's still a chance we're gonna see like a 5-4 match like we saw yesterday, and this time. If you cheat, you can see reload time. Yeah, I could start using cheats. I should buy like a war pack and then I could see the roll times. Really close game. I was impressed. Yeah. Fatal error, you know, some mistakes, but they did it. Nice, really nice. So, Muravanka, one of the I'm not gonna say it on the stream. It's not appropriate. It just means it's inappropriate to say it on the stream. I don't like that map very much. You're either pushing down from the north on the left side, or you're trying to kill the enemy spotter and stand in the southern cap. And that's about everything we see on this map. That's just standard plays, everyone does that. There's no crazy rotations or some double fakes or something. You can't really catch the enemy out of position unless they're really dumb and do it themselves. So I think we're gonna see a standard boring play. Since they have the RU, they're probably gonna go for the cap number 2, the Cyborg Factory will, and try to force some movement from Fatal Error with that RU. If Fatal Error is smart, they should just rush. Like they could like rush like here, like this, and just rush in. I'll leave like one tank here and one tank here. Like have 2 tanks here and rush with 5. I do that. Anyway, Cyborg Factory is oh, or not. They're just gonna send the Batchet and the RU. Oh, nice, nicely done. Because Fatal Error is probably gonna assume that they're gonna play towards this cap, right? So Fatal Error is gonna defend with 1 E5, 1 Batchet, 1 Object 140, 2 TVPs, and 2 Conquerors. And Cyber Factory is playing with 2 STBs, Object 140, 2 Batchets, RU, and an FV215B. So both teams kind of balanced. Fatal Error with TVPs has much better than like crazy alpha damage, but Batchets are gods of damage, 2k each in that clip, and they're just establishing their positions on the left side of the map towards the cap number 1. Ooh, nice shot there by the TVP, but he got spotted. He is being shot from all the sides. Ooh, Danny not missing a shot. Oh my god, Danny, you beast! Oh my god, Danny. You failed with Artie, but you're godlike in Batchat. Play Batchat, man. Don't play Artie anymore. Okay, so a bit of advantage for Cyber Factory here, but Fatal Error is gonna respond to this. They're gonna send a Batchet and a TVP. Really nice team up from these 2 tanks. Oh, Karotka spots them. Then he's gonna try and run away. A TVP can finish off an RU on his own. Just needs to land all those shots. One more. Oh, the track! The track was real. Then he's trying to run away. It looks like Danny actually reloaded. He has the shot advantage over Statsmaker, and TVP doesn't have any more shells. Oh, Danny, you beast! He did like 3k damage by now. Crazy. So Object 140 getting in to try and finish it off, and Danny's still alive somehow. Sky is whittling down this TVP, but both of them are being shot from the other side. From those hills, Sky has to fall back a bit to be much more safe, and the Conquerors try to use this opportunity to push up. At least one Conqueror with E5, but they did take some damage. Swifty again setting up some crossfires. They're using Swifty, like Swifty, go make a crossfire. Okay, Swifty, and then you're like, yeah, crossfire, you know? No problem, my friends. I will make crossfire. I will make 4k damage. No problem. So Storm takes a hit to the head. Oh, to the body actually. Wow. You overextended, mate. So Cyborg Factory, I'd say it's still in a bit of a lead because those TVPs are really low, and those TVPs actually do take like to make quite a punch, because they will be the or they should be the biggest damage dealers of the Fatal Error, but as things are now, it doesn't seem that they're gonna be that much useful in any close quarter fighting, only in some long range fighting perhaps. Ondrax is going to kill this TVP, oh my god. Why did he shoot? Why did TVP shoot? Oh, he didn't know he was not spotted. Oh, Ondrax missing, okay. Can he land one? Come on, Ondrax, can you do it? So TVP was not spotted, that was crazy. So Ondrax has 2 more shells, he could finish both of these TVPs, but you should... Oh, he finishes one! Nicely done by Ondrax, and he spots the other one, but he whiffs that shot. It doesn't matter at this point, now he's reloading. We see a smart move from Cyborg Factory. They pulled back a few of their tanks they're afraid that they're going to be pushed, which will probably be the case. Swifty here has to fall back as well if he doesn't want to die. Swifty is tucked in there, doesn't care, and yeah, they're covering like every approach towards Swifty. The FV actually just took quite a lot of damage. He didn't do much damage, I think. I haven't seen him do much damage. He's been a meat bag. Like everyone's been hitting him like, hit the FV, BAM! So they're using this TVP for passive spots here. Then he's gonna push down the middle, and Ondrax is going to flank around the other side. Some lucky storms there. Storm, you crazy boy! It was lucky. It was just a critical hit. So FV takes another shot. I don't know why Ungi is playing so aggressive. There's really no point in that. And it's 4.5 minutes. There's still enough time. The game's around 10 minutes, guys. In case you forgot, the tier 10s are played in 10 minutes. Swander is gonna die. He has that going for him, which is nice. Oh my god, those failed shots. Those failed shots! Oh, Ondrax even fails almost all of his shots, and finally this TVP dies. Danny managed to kill him off, but oh, it was sloppy from Ondrax. He wasted so many shots, and now we have the rest of the Cyborg Factory moving in. They're probably gonna try and finish off that object right there to help out Ondrax. Storm is in a good position to do it. Can Swifty actually help as well? And ooh, low roll. Really lucky for Kazujeya there, and I think Cyber Factory should use this opportunity. Finally Kazujeya dies, and now Cyber Factory in a really good position here. Like only 3 heavies, they're not that mobile. E5 is dead, and it's just 2 tier 9s, and Cyber Factory will manage to win this game in the end. Really close the last few games. First 2 games were really dominant on steps. I guess Fatal Error isn't that good on steps. Cyborg Factory proved the dominance there, but Fatal Error proved a worthy opponent on mines. Most of this damage is towards the end, guys. Like this 2k damage. He did like 1.2k damage in the end. So he had like 2 shots before that. As I said, Danny, a godlike bat chat. GG Danny. Ondrax did some spotting there, but he missed, oh my god, so many shots. I don't think he should have fired that many shots while moving, because the TVP fired all 4 of his. There was no point in trying to finish him off. Like, you want to do that, so you know, maybe you luckily hit him, but the downside is that you don't have any more shells left. But the TVP already fired all 4 of his, so there was no need to fire while on the move. And if he didn't do that, he'd have like 3 shells left for the object, which means he would survive and the object would die much faster. And the game would be over a few seconds earlier. Okay, doesn't matter that much, but it could have been fatal, you know, if the difference wasn't that big. What happened in the end was basically Fatal Error trying to finish off Ondrax and take control of the southern part of the map, then pull out on the outer side of that hill and have cover from Object 140 spread out, you know, a bit behind those houses and stuff, and just like hold that position, and maybe like push, because Cyber Factory would have to start a cap at some point, so they'll be able to push, but they'd control the southern part of the map, because you can't really just stay tucked away behind that hill and hope for the best, because you're gonna get surrounded and wrecked. So they tried, regaining control of the southern part of the map, but it just didn't work. Maybe they should have like pushed forward, but again, Swifty had the crossfire. There was a Batchet running around, driven by Danny, and that wasn't really wasn't going to be the best move for Fatal Error. But I think it would have been better than this. Object 140 dying to finish off a Batchet that was like down to 2 or 3 shots, just to regain the position. That's what happens when you lose positions. If they didn't miss those many shots, if Ondrex died, I think Fatal Error would have won that game. If Ondrex died there while driving forward and got tracked. If he died, I think Fatal Error would have won. Or at least it would be much harder for Cyber Factory to win this game and be in the lead 4-1. But as things stand, 4-1. Cyborg Factory will defend. Fatal Error has to be really good on the attack. And Danny took the arty again. Why? Why? Don't give artillery to Danny, okay? Just don't let him play SPGs. Let him have a Batchet and like, here you go, Danny. Go wild. Go wild, my son. It's a 7-minute delay, yeah. Yeah, it's a 10-minute length of the game. I actually said that like 4 minutes ago, but you guys, yeah, there is a 7-minute delay. They told me like 10-minute delay because the game is 10 minutes, and I was like, okay. But then I got the information that I should put it on 7 minutes delay, because well, the game was 7 minutes, the delay was 5, and now that it's 10 minutes game, the delay is 7. I think that's the same number they're using in WGL. I don't see any other reason why I would I would be told to keep it 7 minutes and not 10. And honestly, I don't see a difference. Like, be it 2 or 10 minutes, I can't communicate with the viewers because there's a delay, and it's just kind of retarded communicating through a delay. My best way to communicate is like between the games, like type something in the chat. Doesn't matter. If you remember what you typed 7 minutes ago, it's fine. If you don't, just scroll up. It's always a solution. So yeah, sorry. I got carried away. I like talking. I don't actually. I learned to love it when I decided I want to cast. I have to take some water. My throat was starting to hurt. And it's still hurting. Okay, so Fatal Error on the attack. They're going to start the camp number 1, really aggressive in the start. They have 2 E5s, 2 STBs, Object 140, a Batchet, and a 3090. So everyone but a Batchet and Object 140 are in front of that camp number 1. And it looks like Cyber Factory figure out what's going on. They're sending an object of their own with the STB though. And they're going to see Statsmaker here. Statsmaker is going to be a lot of trouble, but Karotka is going to be in a lot of trouble as well. That Batchet just has the overmatch when it comes to dealing damage really quickly, and Swifty is playing this smart. I don't know why. Oh, Karotka is hiding behind this little house. Oh, this is really smart. Statsmaker again trying to kill Swifty, but he just can't. Stop it, Statsmaker. Don't try it anymore. On the other side, we see Fatal Error pushing up. Nice shot by Danny. There was like a 700 damage shot. GG, Danny. Finally, Danny. Showing he can actually play that arty. Ooh, blow up on E5. Okay, that's gonna make things interesting. But still, Cyber Factory has the overmatch. Storm is kind of isolated now, and he's going to die, which will just keep this game even more interesting. I think Cyber Factory's got this. I didn't say anything about their setup because you probably saw it. I was in their room. Conquer, the M53-55. Danny hits the second shot. Incredible. Good job, Danny. Conquer, the RD, Batchet, Object 142, STBs, and E5. of which the E5 and one STB are already dead, and all that's left for Cyborg Factory is just to bring this game home. We see Kukin and Yurvis. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. They're the only two guys alive. The E5 is gonna go down. Danny's probably not going to manage to reload. I was hoping Danny's gonna get another kill. But yeah, GG. Cyborg Factory proving once again that they are one of the best contenders for Gold Series next season. To get into Gold Series next season, of course. Along with like 6 other teams that are really good. It's really interesting.